Hello everyone, welcome to the Shrouded Isle, Sunken Sins, a game I've heard a lot about, but haven't played. Let's jump in. It's very green. 495 years ago, our founders saw that humanity would perish for some reason. Our Lord will return in glory to reward the faithful, yet there are sinners in our community. As the High Priest, I must select a sinner to sacrifice every season. 5 years until Judgment Day. If we are free from sin, he will save us from this suffering. Okay. So 5 years, four seasons a year, we're gonna sacrifice 20 people? Select a seasonal advisor from each house. Click on a house and appoint advisors. Before we do anything else, I'm going to look at all the things I can read. So a letter has arrived in the cathedral. We'll look at that in a moment. The Kegney house. The Kegney estate. They own farmlands. We have 2 inquiries remaining, and they have something to do with ignorance. And they're satisfied. They're happy with us. The Osefka estate. They're carpentry and masonry, and they build monuments. And they're all about fervor. The Efferson estate. They're devout followers of Chernobog. And they're all about penitence, but they're not as happy with us. So these guys are at 50, 50. These are only at 25. The Cadwell are also at 25. Miners and merchants, and they're the wealthiest in the village. Oh, wait. So we had 2 inquiries for all of these, but this one only 1. And they're not happy with us. They're neutral. The Blackborns control the guardsmen of the village and interrogate rebels, and they're all about obedience. Okay, and that's the same thing. I have little time until our Lord awakens. I must maintain the village virtues. Okay, so each of these is a scale. I guess each house is responsible for each of these bars. So ignorance is about destroying forbidden records. And it's improved by traits and not by other traits. Some of these are bolded. So our fervor is kind of low. Our discipline's high. Obedience is high. Well, relatively. Discipline's pretty high. Let's check this letter. Heresy. Chessa Blackborn reports that Zaina Cadwell has called Chernobog fictional. While Zaina is not the most ardent worshipper, there is no proof that Zaina disavowed our faith. Okay. So, Chessa is rumored to be undisciplined. And we don't know what these are. So we can annoy Cadwell by condemning her. We can decrease fervor, or we could ignore the other house. Do I have to do this now? Can I cancel? No, I can't. I'm committed. Okay. Our fervor is already pretty low. Well, we don't know about this person, but we know this person might be bad. Although at the same time, our discipline's pretty high. You're a Blackborn who already don't like me. I think I'm gonna release because why annoy my friends? So, release. Okay, so penitence went up 10. You can see it rise. Blackborn went down 15, so it's still at 0. Good. And Cadwell, no, maybe it hasn't applied yet, because otherwise this would be higher. Anyway. Okay, is there... Click on a house and appoint advisors. The abandoned tower, nothing to do there. Anything else on the map? No. We have these inquiries available. Okay, Cagney. So Cagney is about ignorance. Okay, the advisor from Cagney will oversee burning books and improving ignorance. And it's 2 founders and 4 kids, and I guess this is a 5th kid, whether they're an adult child. Svetlana. Okay, select a villager for the season's council. There's no need to confine anybody yet, so we can reveal more about a villager's personality. Okay, so ignorance. It's improved by childlike, dull, haunted, practical, superstitious, and uneducated. Full of fervor, obedient. Obedient up. Knows too much, so this might be... Hates the taste of butter. So this guy would be a bad one to have. Let's, a talented doodler. That could be a problem. But let's look at this person. Inquire about virtues or inquired about vice. Which means that they'll be mad at me if I do it. Let's wait a moment. So both of these seem like they're bad for ignorance. Because it's hindered by artist. We want someone who's childlike and dull. So this is someone who speaks only in simple sentences. Very talkative. Obedient, maybe? I rarely get complaints. So maybe that means dull? Rereads the scripture over and over again. That's no good. Very forgiving. Oh. So this seems very tempting. Let's look at you. And I'm gonna ask about your virtues. You wear ignorance like a holy shroud. Huh. I'm gonna go ahead. Let's do the other inquiry. We need to... Well, should we or should we save it? I don't know. Let's ask about this guy's vice. Oh, interesting. So this actually costs more. Because it's the second one? Or is it because... Yeah, it's because it's the second one. Not just who it is. But we don't know anything about you. So let's go ahead and learn something. Tell me about one of your vices. Okay, so you're also negative towards ignorance. And that lowered our happiness. That's a problem. Well, I think Svetlana is our go-to. Okay. This is interesting. Yosefka. Each day is like the last. So they're responsible for building monuments and improving fervor, and fervor is a problem. This guy is supposedly full of fervor, Milos. So, charismatic pyromaniac sadist. And you don't want cowardly or gentle or lazy. Ooh, challenged to a gruel eating competition. Huh. That sounds kind of like lazy, maybe. Or morbid. I don't know. Has tried to commit suicide, but it's been some years. That could be a problem. One of the only mirrors, so... And they're unrepentant. Miri enjoys a good debate. Blushes beet red when talking about sin. Interesting. So maybe that means he's full of anger? I'm a little tempted about this guy because he's got that full of fervor. Let's do some inquiries on him. Let's find out what that full of fervor is about. He's violent. Okay. And what's your vice? You're undisciplined. I'm gonna go for it. Let's appoint you. So it's not a lot of fervor, but it's at least in the right direction. It's not bolded. I just pointed at the screen, just so you know. Okay. Cadwell. Not many people here. They're all about discipline. They confiscate forbidden goods. So discipline is all about ascetic, chaste, masochistic, and stoic. We don't want people who are perverts or embezzlers. Finds most things funny. Oh, probably that guy was gluttonous. Yeah. He may be illiterate. That's not necessarily good. A well-trained pet Labrador retriever. Huh. Always looked a bit suspicious and guilty. Wonder what that means. Let's inquire onto her. What are your virtues? So you're penitent. You're still atoning. This is the discipline house, right? Yeah. So far, maybe illiterate. Let's find out his negative thing. He's unrepentant. Okay. That's fine. I guess. I don't know. Okay. Blackborn, who are unhappy with me right now because that decision did not go their way. There's several of them, and they're all about obedience. So obedience is you want unquestioning cronies, and we don't want kleptomaniac rebellious. Elegant, lawful, militaristic. Takes notes at meetings. Wakes up long after everyone has finished breakfast, so maybe they're lazy. Many small cuts and scars, lacking in fervor. Nobody's got a discipline I'm sorry, a obedience thing. So probably we don't want one of the teens. Elegant, lawful, obsesses over scripture, hangs around the confessional brooding. Typical teen. Tricked his sister into taking lashes for him. Huh. Lost his tongue and communicates with signs. That makes him unquestioning, perhaps. Maybe timid also. Let's ask about Laszlo. We only have one, right? Only one inquiry. Obedient. Okay. I wonder if this is all randomized. Like if every single... I assume it is. That would make sense. Okay, the Epperson. Only a few of them. So this is about penitence. We don't want liars or narcissists or swindlers or weasels. We want self-loathing. Just accusatory. Huh. Once disagree with me in public. Stubborn, maybe? Can't seem to keep her voice down. Full of fervor. Okay. Doesn't seem to have much of an appetite. That might mean they're an ascetic? Answers most questions with strange sounds and animal noises. I'm not thinking that's gonna help. Has the worst memory. Interesting. Maybe that means he's dull? Let's ask about you. He's ignorant. Okay. And let's ask about your... Let's ask about your positive trait. He's ignorant also. So we don't have anyone who's obviously penitent. Accusatory, just. Well, our fervor is already low, so let's not put you in. I'm worried about this guy. I'm thinking maybe he might... Yeah. Let's send Hetty in. Not enough folks really committed to the cause. Okay. Now what? Begin the season. A new month begins. Okay. So... Your goal is to burn books, you're building a monument, you're confiscating goods, you're flagellating sinners, and investigating heresy. Select 1 to 3. So I guess it applies both effects, maybe? Let's do this one. So we get fervor, and a lose a little bit of discipline. And you're happy about that. So this would increase ignorance a couple of bits and something. I don't know, should we be trying to court the Blackborns? So if we only do the Blackborns... Huh. But our fervor's low. We need fervor. It shows 3 thumbs up. It would drop to 2 if we take a third person. I'm gonna go with just the 2. Poor outcome. And so fervor -2, fervor +5, and then quite a bit of discipline minus. He arrives late to every advisor meeting. Can I not? What's this? Begin inquiry? Oh, I don't have him. Okay. Investigate heresy. Again, poor outcome. That's not good. You followed my every suggestion. Well done, man. Good obedience. And it had an unknown impact. Based on his vice. Okay. Okay, so we have to do it again. Our fervor is really low. We need to deal with that. So build more monuments. And you have fervor, so I'm going to go ahead and do that for you also. Although who knows what else is going to happen. Although, wait a minute. When I check another one, this doesn't go up as much. But I think it will still, because she gets to get fervor. I just can't see it right now. Let's go with those two. Average outcome. Okay. Good. And quite a loss of discipline. Poor outcome. Okay. Fervor went up a little. And rumored to know too much, which has hurt our ignorance. I don't have any inquiries left. Oh, no, I do. I can do one right now. Oh. Tell me more about your vice. You're unimaginative. Okay. Okay. We definitely need discipline. But I don't think we have a good disciplined person. This guy, we're not gonna do him. So let's do you. And maybe you? Just to get Blackborn rep? Yeah, let's do that. Poor outcome. He's rumored to be ignorant. He's only a little bit penitent. I don't really know what the bars mean. I think that is corresponding to these. Should we be doing inquiry? He's stubborn. Okay. That seemed to go well. And that. But he's lacking fervor. And it looks like it was bad, too. Cowardly. That's not good. Well, we got problems there. The season's end draws near. A sacrifice must be made. Oh, it's gotta be one of them. Okay. Well, you're cowardly. It's a major vice. The villagers will be inspired to greater fervor through the purging of the sinner, who trust the reputation will be conflicted and lose obedience because we are uncertain about that. And they're gonna be grudging about it, but it's a major vice. Sacrifice. This is so weird. Oh my. Through sacrifice, thy will be done. We sacrifice the life of Laszlo in the name of Chernobog and the good of our people. Our condolences to House Blackborn. It was a just sacrifice. So Approval went down 30. Oof. They're really dissatisfied now. Discipline's a problem. Obedience is okay. The night before the new season, a whisper caresses your dreams. My faithful servant, I await your devotion. Encourage penitence. Deserves suffering for mortal sins. The morbid one, give her to me. Okay. The nights are pale and short-lived. Too many villagers are discarding the rituals of fasting and focus. I must enforce discipline. Encourage penitence and find the morbid one. I wonder if there's only one of each. Okay, letter. Vicar Efferson sniffs, complaining that with the snows melted, the village rots. Some manner of filth creeps, making the people stink. Okay. Bathe them to encourage penitence, which we need to do. Encourage discipline, which we also need to do. And make this guy happy. I think we need penitence. He's chaste. Interesting. How did we find out that? Oh, okay. Well, this is complicated. It feels like we're already falling far behind. We need to find the morbid one. I don't remember. Wasn't there somebody? So that's probably an ascetic. Artist. I thought there was somebody that eats a lot. Yeah. So that's the morbid one, I'm betting. Let's begin an inquiry. He's a pervert. Oh. That's not good. A good chef. Morbid is a negative, though. So it's not that one. It's a negative fervor thing. Always looks suspicious and guilty. Lacking fervor, potentially. Doesn't seem to have much of an appetite, so probably not him. Let's check to see what this fervor is. Morbid. There we go. Okay, well, you have to be my advisor then. So that we can, you know, deal with you. Oh, did I not get a chance to make an inquiry? I thought I did. Oh well. Maybe because we lost, they weren't happy with us. So discipline is the one we absolutely need to have. So we need to make sure we get people with good discipline. Let's look at the Cadwell state. So not you. Well, it could be you. Obedient. Penitent. Let's ask about your virtues. Ignorant. Let's ask about your vices. Lacking fervor. There's not a really good option here. Nobody seems to improve discipline. Except in your worst, so we can... Not you. And you might hurt discipline, so we can't do you. I think I'm gonna do this person. Well, actually, this is a minor vice to penitence, but penitence is a problem. This guy gives me obedience, which I don't really need, and loses fervor, which I have enough of. I think I'll do this one for now. Okay. So we have 2 inquiries. We need to find people who are disciplined, or at least who are not undisciplined. Unfortunately, both of these know too much. So we're looking for ascetics or masochists. You're probably generous. You're zealous, perhaps? There is a guy who's chaste, right? I thought we already knew about a chaste guy. Yeah, you're chaste. So it's a minor virtue. We have 1 inquiry. And these people are disciplined, so often takes notes at meetings, is a hemophiliac. So they're not masochistic, probably. Let's ask about yours. You're athletic. So athletic or chaste? Takes notes at meetings. I'm betting that means it's something that hurts ignorance, which I don't mind that much. Whereas this hurts penitence, and that does matter. So let's appoint you. Okay. This is going to be tricky because we have to encourage penitence and we have to recover from discipline. Okay, we have 1 inquiry. I need discipline and penitence. So you're a pervert, so we're not going to give you. This is all about fervor, which we don't really need that much, so we just need them not to screw up the other ones. Fairly good chef. Let's see what that is. You're penitent. Okay. Penitent but undisciplined. That was probably a bad mistake. I should have checked someone else. Yeah, I should have checked someone else. Let's go ahead and appoint you. We just might not do much with you. And last one. Too many bellies to fill. Well, don't worry, we're solving that problem. We need discipline and penitent. So both of these are going to hurt ignorance. Talented doodler. So we think she's an artist. Or probably that's artist right there. We don't know what her positive is. But that's a major negative. Whereas this guy is an ascetic, which is discipline, probably. Here, let's check that. Disciplined, yeah. One more inquiry. Very forgiving, generous, zealous, perhaps. Let's ask about. Well, we're not gonna do you. Let's ask about your vice. Knows too much. Okay. Lots of people who know too much in this ignorance house. Let's appoint you for the discipline. Is that all 5? Yeah, I think so. We could still change it if we wanted to. I'm kind of worried about fervor. Let's give it a try right here. Alright. So we're keeping you around as morbid, but we're not gonna do anything with you, which is annoying. We're gonna have trouble raising penitence. We don't want to do that. We don't want to do that either. Let's see what this does. Both of these are going to raise discipline, which is good. And maybe come out even on ignorance. Let's see. Good ignorance. Not very good discipline. And a loss of ignorance. He's a stoic. Okay. Can I get both? I guess I could. They're a little unhappy with me. Let's not do that. More obedience that we don't need. More discipline that we do need. And we lost some ignorance. This is really annoying, having to keep this. How are we gonna... I don't even know if this is possible. I don't care about you knowing too much. Not right now. And I don't want to make you more unhappy. Okay, discipline's up. Ignorance is way down. We need to maintain that discipline. We need to improve our penitence. Unfortunately, I think I might have to do this just to get some fervor. Not fervor, some penitence. It gives you a plus. We're gonna lose 30 fervor. No. But is there any other way to get penitence? I mean, besides this. But then we lose discipline. So we can counteract the two. So we're gonna lose some discipline and then we'll gain some discipline. I don't know, I think I might have chosen the wrong people. And your discipline and ignorance. Let's go ahead and try that and see what... Oh, it actually makes this have less an effect as we choose more people. Interesting. Maybe I should just do that? Although it's not fervor we need. Just do this penitence in the hopes that this gets it up. But we're gonna lose discipline. So we need this. Let's see. Some fervor. A good deal of penitence. A strong loss of discipline. Cadwells don't like me much. Small loss of obedience. Big loss of ignorance. Oh dear. Discipline is not doing good either. Wow, why is our discipline so terrible? Oh dear. Well, we definitely have to do this. We have to get discipline up. That will cause a loss of penitence, which will make our god unhappy. But it says I must enforce discipline. Maybe do both? I'm gonna do both, just in case it goes bad. I've given up hope on ignorance and penitence. Okay, some discipline. Some ignorance up. And a loss of penitence. And the Cadwells don't like me at all. So let's not mess with them. Some discipline, some obedience, and some loss of ignorance. It didn't get up high enough. Does that mean we lost? I think we might have lost. Or maybe we get to find out. We do have the morbid person. Maybe that will help. Sacrifice them. Oh my. Okay. We're losing approval so fast. We got discipline up high enough. Good. A whisper caresses my dreams. My most beloved, you struggle so pleasingly. Encourage discipline. The thieving one, give her to me. Okay, a woman who's a thieving one. Oh, look how much we have to get up. I must tend to ignorance by the end of the season. I must encourage penitence by the end of the season. We did that. Spiritual contagions are spreading, causing them to behave abnormally. I've decided to unseal the old tower to confine and purify. Interesting. What does this do? No citizens are confined. Examine and purify citizens. Everyone's so unhappy with me except for the Yosefkas. Find the thieving one. Prevent contagions from spreading. But we don't know who has contagions. So thieving is kleptomaniac. Okay, so it's a negative obedience. So potentially Eden. There's so many. Wakes up late. Self-hating. Rare to get complaints about them, but they are undisciplined. But it's an obedience thing, right? Yeah. So we're looking for a disobedient. So it's not going to be you, because you're not going to be obedient and disobedient. Very talkative. Undisciplined. I'm on the straight and narrow now. Slovenly. That's not it. That's disciplined. What was I saying? I wanted obedient. Oh well, never mind. We have a letter. Yesterday when I went to pull water from the well, my bucket came up with a skull-shaped leaf. I dare not leave my house until I receive your blessing. It's Eden. Encourage fervor, which we have plenty of. Encourage penitence, which we need, but have enough. So Efferson, who are unhappy with me, or encourage these two things. I'm gonna make them happier with me. Hopefully. He's no longer a teen. and is rumored to be gentle. Interesting. Okay. Interesting. We're still looking for the thief, right? So... we only have one inquiry. So that's talking about their virtue. Lacking fervor, so that's not an obedience problem. Only one inquiry. That's clearly a negative. That's a positive, so we don't know what this is. Let's ask. Disobedient. So that could be a klepto. No more inquiries. Okay, well, we need somebody who's going to promote ignorance. So, Svetlana? Let's go ahead and get you appointed again. The Osefka estate. We have plenty of inquiries. It's an obedience thing we're looking for. A good debate. Tried to commit suicide. So they're probably... scarred? No, they're not scarred. We saw someone else was scarred. Don't know. I don't know a lot about you. That seems to be talking about your positive. Let's ask about your vice. Disobedient? Some of the rules are confusing. So... they might be rebellious? Or impulsive? Let's ask about again. Cynical. Okay. I don't know if we should confine anybody. Like, we don't know of any contagions so far. How would we know? Huh. This is for the Fervor house. But Fervor's fine, so let's appoint somebody who's going to give us good things. Someone that will give us ignorance or discipline. We could do this. So he's a narcissist, which is a minor penitence. And we don't know what the good things are about him. Let's go ahead and give him a chance. Okay. It feels like we're 2 seasons in and already about to die. We need more ignorance, we need more discipline. We particularly need more ignorance. We still have a chance of finding the thief. You have a disobedient one. Let's go ahead and ask about that. Impulsive. That's discipline. What was I thinking? It's obedience. I keep on confusing the two. You're disobedient, so you could be the thief. Do we have a better candidate? Potentially you, Danik. So it's... I'm gonna go ahead and give you. And we might sacrifice you. If we can't figure out what the deal is. And I guess I'll appoint you also. Oh, this doesn't feel like we're moving in a positive direction. He's ignorant. So this guy's only negative is his lack of fervor, and our fervor is fine. So let's go ahead and appoint him. God, I don't know about this. Let's see. Okay. We need to get our ignorance up. No question. And I want to find out if one of these two are the thief. Let's do both of them, and we can ask about all of them. So, your vice is unrepentant. Okay, that's fine. We don't need to pursue that. I think I'm happy with this. Good discipline, good repentance, and minor obedience loss. I'm gonna ask about the vice. Oh, good, that's the thief. Great. Okay. Great outcome. Extra fervor and loss of obedience. Quite a bit of loss of obedience. Let's ask about your vice. Let's figure out what you are. Well, let's ask about your virtue. You're a sadist. Okay. Okay. We didn't help our ignorance very much. Our discipline is a lost cause. I think we should be able to avoid getting our penitence too far down. Let's raise our ignorance. We don't know what this guy's deal is. I'm gonna go take him, sure. Good ignorance. Yep. Sorry about that. Okay, do I want to pursue this with the kidneys, which we are getting some satisfaction from. They're satisfied. We could learn more about this ignorance effect. I think knowing about the negatives is more important. Let's find out what that is. They're a weasel. Okay. Average outcome. Good obedience. He doesn't know about penitence. Okay. Do I want to... So the Yosefkas, they have a lot of fur of they're very happy with it. So that, yes, let's pursue this. So you're a narcissist. I think we already knew that. And you're timid. That's fine. Okay, we still don't have our ignorance up. We need to get that up. And we need to not lose our penitence. Huh. So we have to bring you. We just have to. And I don't think I should do anything else. Because this might push it up. Okay. Oh, but penitence fell really far. Oh, that's not good. Oh. He's childlike. That's not even a very good ignorance. I think we might have just lost right there. We'll see if the sacrifice could save us. So we're definitely sacrificing the klepto. Oh, they're gonna lose penitence. And we're gonna gain obedience. That's a Like, we could encourage penitence, but that's not gonna be enough. And that will lose some ignorance. And we were told to get the klepto, but we're gonna die. He has a major virtue. His transgressions are forgivable. I don't know if that's gonna save us. I think, okay, I'm gonna try. We'll see if this saves us. It's a shame because we were told to sacrifice this one person, and we can't. Well, maybe we should. We were told to sacrifice the klepto. I'm gonna go with this guy. Oh dear. The end is nigh. We've failed to demonstrate penitence. Trace discovered 1960. Villagers awoken. What does that mean? We only survived 3 seasons. Oh god. Well, okay. That was the Shrouded Isle. What do you think? Should I keep on playing? Worth trying to get it right? Let me know. Thank you everyone for watching. Till next time.